Hi, it's Miles Red Songbird, Eve, Mary, Einstein in New York City. This is where I live in 2019. It's the Museum of the Living, of the Dead come to life. And these are collages. I'm an artist who does collages. So I guess you call me a collage artist. So you can see my walls are covered, and I want to tell you that there is a exhibition of my art, collages, and other art by other homeless people or former homeless people, as I am. This is artwork from Mumbai, India, a homeless artist there. This art exhibit that I'm showing you pictures of is available to be seen at the Kahalia Cafe, 135 Brick Lane. International Art Exchange of Artists Affected by Homelessness is a project that's sponsoring this. And I have a piece of work in Mumbai, India. This came from Mumbai, India. We have exchanges with Auckland, Berlin, London, Mumbai, New York, and Tanzania. I am Sherlock Holmes in my past life, and I have discovered many of my former identities, as well as the identities of many of my former relatives. You know we're in heaven because we are reuniting with our relatives. This is Jesus Christ, Gurinder Singh, and this is Jesus Christ, Gurinder, as he is now. He's headquartered in India at the Dara. This is Gurinder Singh to the right when he was a royal Japanese samurai soldier. PewDiePie was a royal Japanese samurai soldier, and Mary Eve's husband in their past lives. T-Series, a music YouTube channel, a corporation, has been competing with PewDiePie for listeners, for subscribers, and PewDiePie is an individual, and he's doing incredibly well, competing with a whole corporation. He has 100 million viewers, subscribers, I think. He's just doing so great. Okay, this is Chris. He's the program director here at St. Francis of Assisi, Residence 3, where I live. It says Chris, St. Bartholomew, St. Christopher, the first martyr. Satan is a changed man. He's having fun taking my picture as I take his picture. This is Milton Harris, my father in a past life, who was John Milton, who wrote Paradise Lost. He was Homer, who did the Iliad and the Odyssey, which is a blueprint pretty much for the Greek civilization. I was Socrates, the father of Western civilization at one time. Right now, I live at St. Francis Residence. My work is to show the viewer that there are multiple realities around us that leads to an exploration of imagination to connect with these possibilities. And then they said, Michelle is a published author, Sneezy the Greasy Baby, says Abigail, and many books on Amazon.com. and lyricist for the album What It Is and the album Supernatural by Edwin Birdsong. She uses part of her time at St. Francis of Assisi Residence 3 to take photographs. In her photographic collages, she includes pictures of her research into past lives of the residents and staff. Like I said, these exhibits will be available, these works of art will be available to be seen at this cafe. This is the entrance to the cafe until May 30th. This is Suzanne. She prepared snacks. They were yummy. Everybody was so sweet and accommodating to us. I'm a vegetarian, and all of the snacks were vegetarian. These are grapes. This is outside the cafe. That's Milton Tariq Dajani, the mayor of St. Francis of Assisi. Me and Tariq is my brother, and to my left is William, who was my son in a past life, and he was Popeye Olive Oil's man who ate spinach for extra strength, and he was one of the knights of King Arthur's Round Table. King Arthur will sing Birdsong, my son, this life. This is Sheila, who was Leonard Bernstein in a past life, who wrote The West Side Story, and I am writing a musical that she and I are collaborating on called Love Struck. This is a self-portrait by the mayor, Tariq, that Sheila's photographing. And this is Tariq standing beside another of his pieces of art. And the red figure is the Buddha. Gorinda Singh, Jesus Christ, is also the Buddha, Santa Claus, St. Valentine, and many, many rock stars like Louis Armstrong, Frank Zappa, Projection, Barry White, Frankie Valli, Nat King Cole, and on, Jackie Wilson, and on and on. This is William standing beside his work of art. This is Sheila's hand photographing him. And I don't know if you can see, but he's looking at the camera. And that's his work of art, a painting. I'm standing beside my collage here. Okay, I think I can read you my report. Oh, Chris is photographing on the day that they're having a barbecue outside. I couldn't stay out there because I can't breathe with the smell of dead animals being fried or barbecued, whatever you call it. They had a really nice band, and I was able to hear it upstairs. And April, the chef, served me corn and a baked potato, and we had Kool-Aid, so I was fine. Okay, it says here, Michael, let me see what it says. Bible, Baba G, Jesus I, Michael Bublé. Okay, I see how I did it. Baba G, Jesus I pleasure, I see example of pleasure. Michael Bublé, Atom, a true orders, am Eve, Heaven Avenue. No, that's Venus. Heaven, Venus. Heaven, you both. Okay, saying Adam and Eve are both heaven. King James Version of the Bible. Robin Birdsong is new form of King James and Queen Victoria and Robin Hood. These are characters she was in her past life. That's Robin Birdsong. She lives in the UK, and she attends, I think, Goldsmith. John 10:10, King James Version. The thief cometh not, but for to steal, and to kill, and to destroy. I am come that. I am come the heaven, you, Eve, and Adam. Now, this has to do with sex because sex is the basis for life. So you will find talk of sex coming out in the automatic writing that I do. Okay, so he says, I am come that they may have life and may have it abundantly. A is the first. A is Eve, the first mother. Bundle. Aria, that's the babies in me, and Giancarlo. True will I. I am pregnant with Aria and Giancarlo, and it's the true will of the eye of Jesus Christ because that's how he impregnated me, with his eyes. And the eye of the Son, his father, impregnated me with Giancarlo, with his supreme beam. Okay. Now, I have more. Let's see what I say here. Oh, it's more about these artists. Tariq Djanan is a Muslim mayor. He made the way for the Muslim mayor of London, because he's been the mayor here a long time. So he was the first Muslim mayor in the West. Milton and William are parts of the staff. They serve the other residents lunch. Also, Milton is the smartest male, John Milton and Homer, author of the Iliad and Odyssey, philosopher in the writing group. He's the smartest male philosopher in the writing group. The teacher for the writing group is Sheila. It used to be Maria Cott, now it's Sheila. Z. Michelle, who is Einstein, is the smartest female. And she's Socrates, also the father of Western civilization, and Guru Nanak, the founder of Sikhism. So it's no wonder that she's the smartest female. And like I said, Milton wrote the Odyssey and the Iliad is the foundation of Greek culture. So these are amazing people here coming back to life because we're telling the world they died, but they're reborn. So don't forget about them. Okay, let's see here. Mainstream includes to you who watch me on YouTube. The Son, my father, said to me, you are true. He was saying that I'm not putting on an act, that I'm not having fallen, still tapping to fool people, that I'm still standing tall like Paul Bloomberg, my boss, since my original boss, his father, Dr. Bloomberg, died. When I told Paul I had gone to the land of spirituality, willed plan of spirituality, W pleasure will lead. Okay, and then that's where I was talking about. King James Version of the Bible. King James has taken birth as Robin Birdsong. Robin's father has passed away. He is waiting for Robin's mother, Eve, Queen of the Universe, me, the Michelle Birdsong, to give him a pass. So we have universe, unique verse. You enter, I pleasure. You enter pleasure. Q, question. Quest. Queen, you, Eve. Q-U-E, Queen, you, Eve. Saint Mary. Saint Marie. Mary. Maria. Sound of music. Okay, let me just do this quest first. Station at pleasure. Ordered enter. Okay. So that's the sound of music. Aria, my baby, waiting to proceed. A, her pleasure, Amy. Ma, M-I, Baba G. Babel, E, Buble. B, A, B, Energy. This up here says Abe Lincoln was one of my husbands in a past life. So Ari is saying, who am I? Am I Baba G's? Am I Michael Bublé's? Am I Abe Lincoln? And let me tell her, she is Jesus Christ, Baba G's child. He put her in me without touching me with his eyes. Okay, B, A is the first mother, so that's Eve in a way. B, B, Eve, Venus. Okay, and then let's go over here. Gurinder Singh, projection to sing the blues. Okay, A, B.B. King, energy, I spot. Abbey Lincoln, Max Roach's jazz drummer's wife. Gurinder Singh is a projected to sing the blues. B.B. King, not to disappoint, expect, shuns. Song, oh, that's a movie. Oh, brother, where art thou? The song for the movie is I Am a Man of Constant Sorrow. The movie was produced by the Jews, the Coen brothers. Game, a ma, I am a ma of constant sorrow. See, ma in, I am a ma in constant sorrow. See, because the game has changed. Baba G, Gurinder Singh, Jesus Christ said, men had their turn, now it's ladies' turn. So, instead of we talking about a man, we're going to talk about ma and constant sorrow. This is her story, not his story anymore. Game strategy. This is a different topic. The fake Jews, Israel, want to take the world. Is real? No, they're not real. Want to take the world from the guarding of the guarded by the guardians of angels. Husbands throughout time projected by Eve's angel lines. Her atom. A, the first mother. The order, Michelle. No, this is Michael. She ordered Michael Bublé, Adam. Tom, Tommy Lee. My boyfriend, when I was 12 or 13 years old, had a job delivering newspapers with his car, a green Ford. What's that, Denary? Phil Ordinary, yeah. Ford created the cars. I was Henry Ford, who created the Carnation. So I feel normal when I had a boyfriend like that, like a normal person. Will Supreme Ike. See, Will Ike, I-K-E. Ike was the supreme commander of the Allied forces during World War II, and he was Gurinder Singh. Tommy Lee commanded my attention one Saturday after I'd marched in the Burt High School, maybe homecoming parade. I'm not sure which parade it was for. I was putting my things in my locker when I saw Tommy Lee coming toward me. I smiled, always glad to see my boyfriend. When he got near my face, he slapped me hard. He said, I saw you kiss somebody. I said, on the cheek. After Tommy Lee slapped me, the next parade, wait, what we got up here? Mainstreaming clues to you on YouTube, watching me prove my points in writing. After Tommy Lee slapped me, the next parade I marched in, I was surprised to see Brother Wright, my other father, now sing Birdsong, my son, a projection of Charon sing Jesus Christ, sing decoded, see Isaac's pleasure near God in her ear. God is in my ear at all times. And anytime I need to say something to me, because He's ever present, He answers me. I'm very blessed. Chris arranges outings. Chris St. Christopher arranges outings for the residents here at St. Francis of Assisi. He's the program director. I had a fun time going with a group of other residents to see Circus du Soleil. Decoded. See example of her cue. And they have barbecue today. That's what Chris was taking the pictures of. Okay. Of her cue. What do we got up here? How did I miss all that? Okay, let me go back up here. So, the last I told you he slapped me. The last I heard about Tommy Lee, my sister told me he's wearing dresses. Let's decode that. As for Stevie Wonder Energy, ordered her a ring of pleasure in enjoying being a girl. He cannot. See, Stevie Wonder's a girl because he took my energy, so he has the energy of a girl. Tommy Lee's a girl because he took my identity because he couldn't have me. And because he was in love with me, and when you're in love with somebody, you become that person. So, but he was violent, so I can't deal with that anymore. I had enough with Adam was violent, beating me. So, Tommy Lee's enjoying being a girl, being the girl. He cannot, the girl is Einstein. He cannot possess. So he wears a dress. Doctor sees he's under, Dr. Freud, I was Freud in a past life, sees he's under duress. What God has put together, let no one put us under. Daughter's dress, stunning, slapping, panty waist. Is a panty waist. Gorinda had me stop smothering my vagina, wearing cloth over it. And I feel much freer. You can't imagine how uptight you feel when you got all those bras and panties on. St. Bartholomew Jesus Christ disciple Chris, the program director here at St. Francis of Assisi residence 3 was Satan. He's a changed man. He's fun, positive, eager to serve. The March of Bataan. He was Satan, the March of Bataan. The most grueling march of prisoners during World War II. That was the March of Bataan. Japan, I'm thinking now. That was also Satan. Negative Satan. Then Chris arranges outings for the residents. I had a fun time. Okay, I read that about going to see Circus du Soleil. I really had a good time. They're well trained and they're amazing. And Linda Nestor, her son Vincent, he's half Puerto Rican, half Italian German, was a Marine, and he was in the Circus du Soleil as well. He was also in Operation Desert Storm as a radio technician. So Chris arranges a trip to Bear Mountain every year. Bear Mountain decoded. B, Eve, and Adam. Her is A, the first mother. Am, ordered. You, entertain. Okay, so Eve is ordering Adam to entertain. And then when I was listening to Michael Bublé, who was Adam, sing, he said, "You make me sing." I didn't know what he's talking about. This is what he's talking about. Owen Benjamin, he was my husband in a past life. He's angry at me. Has a stuffed bear he calls his sidekick bear. He calls himself Big Bear. His live streamers, use Bear as their last name. Okay, so over here, see, after she saw Circus du Soleil, says, see example of her cue, Govinda Jesus Christ. My husband has told me to write a Broadway musical. I tried to get Bach, Irving Berlin, Edwin Birdsong to work with me, Shakespeare decoded. She has key. What is that word? Presents Eve's and Adam's eternity, for eternity. Okay, that's this is some of what the musical's going to be about. It's called Love Struck, and these are Eve's children and her grandchildren, her family tree, and they're amazing. All who those great souls are. So we're going to present them on Broadway. So I tried to persuade Irving Berlin and Bach, that was Edwin Birdsong before he died, with me to create a musical. He had lost his lease on life, having lost his woman, Platinum P, Dion, instead of regular P. I must have Platinum P because I walked into the bathroom one day and there sat my king on his throne, Edwin, whipping the crotch of my panties. Okay, let's decode that. See her, order, true, seek, heat, et, urine, energy. Your pleasure enters, true energy, her, Eve, energy. Daughter of the sun. In the field of astrology, a T-cross, this is D-A-U-G-H-T-E-R. A T-cross in astrology is a man who smells or drinks putrid acid. Okay, I think I'm going to stop now because my time will be up soon, and I don't want to get into another topic, and not be able to finish it. So this is Mild Red Songbird in New York City. I will make another video for you very soon and tell you a lot of more good, yummy gossip and high-minded information as well. So long.